What is up, all of my YouTube friends, as well as fellow X-Men 97 fans? Episode 3 has now been released. It's titled Fire Made Flesh, which sounds pretty cool. And so today I'm going to be reacting to it. I wanted to watch it with you guys, and then afterwards I'm going to be giving a bit of a review, so make sure you stick around for that. But before I dive in, make sure you smash like and subscribe if you're new here. Because if you don't, it almost seems like you've gone rogue. Little X-Men pun there? You get that? But okay, guys, episode 3, let's dive in. Let's go, dude. There is seriously nothing like this intro. It's unbelievable. And I didn't watch the last couple episodes with headphones on. This is just a certified banger. I think I talked about this last week, but the fact that they have Professor X in the intro, obviously, like they used to, like, I got a feeling he's coming back, man. Fire Made Flesh.
Her mind is dense, vague and uncertain memories, as if her awareness was born only yesterday. I see a den of confusion and pain.
Interesting.
Finally, purpose and hope.
God, that legit creeped me out.
But who she is or where she came from remains a mystery.
Let's call this mystery gal in the bed Jean Doe. All in favor?
But the Jean that lies on this couch would appear to be the actual Jean Grey.
What do you mean, the actual Jean Grey?
Then who's the other Jean?
Jean Doe is older. The proper age, yours while identical, is not. Ergo,
Our Jean is a clone.
What?
Possible.
Jean, I assure you, the science is sound.
But I have memories. Your science could have been manipulated by someone with wicked intentions.
Scott's like, you always seemed like a clone, Jean.
Beast, confirm your test.
Enough tests.
Oh.
I am Jean Grey, member of the X-Men. You know me.
Do we, though?
We just have to be sure.
Who did I just have this baby with?
I can take him.
He's fine. Beast tests won't change the fact that I'm Nathan's mother.
I know. No one is saying that. Just...
Something seems off, man.
But you always believed in me.
Did she seem off at all in the first 2 episodes? I just don't... I'm not too familiar with the cartoon version of Jean here.
Jean Grey. Are you Jean?
Hello? Who's there?
Answers.
I'm getting Vecna vibes.
Tom Van's looking...
What was that? Who was that?
Bishop, you said in your future you hadn't heard of Magneto taking over the X-Men. What about this?
Scientists, like artists, have signatures to their work. I know who cloned Jean, a man so dark and twisted,
Who?
described as nothing other than sinister.
Oh.
Who are you?
Most refer to me as Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
But you could...
Oh, dude.
Mother and child, what a touching display. You and your son are meant for so much more.
This is really, really just creepy.
We could use our genes to create... You want our son, Nathan. So it's true. I'm not Jean Grey.
Whoa, so Sinister made her.
Your mind, your body, you have no choice.
Wow. So he made her specifically what? To have that kid?
To wake up my queen.
Oh my goodness.
Flawless.
Whoa. Uh-oh. What is happening? We got Phoenix up in this thing?
Tell me your dark desire.
Dang.
No, my inferno.
Whoa.
Mon ami, maybe Gambit should have played less rock with you in the danger room, n'est-ce pas? But the cards, they wild.
What did he just say? But the cards, they wow.
second thought, maybe Gambit go look for Rogue right now. Shush your little farm.
Uh-oh. Is this like a horror movie episode?
Always with the jokes, eh, Morph? As if I don't know. As if we all don't know.
Oh my gosh.
You say it ain't so.
Get on back to the swamp with the rest of them nasty thieving critters, Remy.
Whoa. Whoa, what is that thing?
Not again!
What?
You're not real!
Savior!
Don't look at me, Mother! Don't look!
This is not my son.
Oh.
What was that thing?
The music in the background is just like techno too. What?
I think one of us has the wrong floor.
Is the school just like in hell now?
Haven't you figured it out? We're in hell!
Oh, boom. Yep.
While I share Sinister's apparent affection for Dante's Inferno, I must ask how he's exerting this much power over our perceptions of reality.
Wow. Guys, I am absolutely loving this episode.
Yo, Cyclops, hit me.
Dang, dude.
Time for an exorcism, punks. You're welcome.
Okay. This is what Jean saw in that vision. What a trip.
Jean,
So did she like break the spell just there?
you don't have to do this.
Who doesn't? Me? Who am I?
She has Nathan.
Forged in righteous brimstone. I am the Goblin Queen.
Whoa. Okay. I was actually going to pick that nickname, Goblin Queen, but if she can, you know, it is what it is.
Remy. Oh, I'm sorry, Remy.
Yeah, y'all kind of missed out. Could have used your help.
He was a scientist in the 1800s. Then he started cutting up mutants, stealing our DNA to enhance himself. He can even take away their will.
Thank you for that exposition, Morph, because I needed that, to be honest.
How could I lead the team when I can't even protect my own son? My own... her.
I will lead the others in a surgical strike.
Fine. Lead the way.
Is this Mr. Sinister's, like, fortress? Yeah.
Spawn of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. You random, writhing thing of chance.
Nathan didn't do anything to anybody, bro.
But first, you must be made invulnerable.
What?
By my will and genius.
Yo, Mr. Sinister's crazy. We got Baby Goblin on the way. I'm sure a lot of you out there probably already know some sort of backstory that Morph has with Mr. Sinister. I don't know, so I'm very curious. I'm looking forward to finding it out.
Fight, Sinister. Use the powers of your mind.
Whoa. Okay, so she can flip him around and get him working for her?
My queen.
Yeah.
Give us the boy, you brimstone clone.
Cool.
I applaud your magnetism.
Oh, no, yeah, he can't stop that.
Toy.
Did she just own Magneto?
I'm sorry. I didn't want it.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Okay. Kind of like a dark and twisted thing.
Remember who you are, what you mean to us, to me.
I mean all that to you.
That was pretty sweet.
Scott! He's in danger. I have to go.
My dear, you are not going anywhere.
My body won't be an issue. This ends now!
We can have a Jean showdown? Cool.
Enough violation! I was Phoenix. Me!
Wow.
Power? Is that all you can remember?
Is she here? Do you know who I am, Jean?
Mom and Dad called you to help fix me.
All I do is think too.
Did anybody else just hear him speak in their head?
All this pain. We carry all of this. No! It's my pain, not yours! Please, let me help you.
This conversation is cool.
You are nothing!
What? Oh. What? Okay.
Oh, Scott. Nathan. How could
Yeah.
I forget? He's more than a memory. He's a living reminder of the purest love two people can share.
Aww.
Let's go save Nathan.
Okay. So are we just gonna have two jeans now? Two pairs of jeans?
What? Impossible.
You stay away from our son! Your powers are nothing against mine.
It's over, Sinister.
Is it now?
I doubt it.
Fly away, home. Your house is on fire, and your child all gone.
Oh no.
You monster! What have you done?
That is called gingivitis. Don't want that.
Sinister was likely exposing Nathan to it in the hopes of making him invincible. And the virus is already spreading rapidly. There's no time.
In the future, Beasts nearly fixed your time band.
I do know a guy there.
So he's taking him.
I won't abandon my son.
We said we'd give him the best possible future. We promised.
You know how it feels to be abandoned? I won't have him feel that.
I'm just thinking about that scene from There Will Be Blood. I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child!
I'm sorry.
Wow.
We love you so much, Nathan. But owe you nothing less than the best possible future.
That actually got me a little bit. We'll see him again. No doubt. We'll see him.
This is your home, too. How much do you remember? It's strange, but most everything. Who really was the Phoenix? Which of us married Scott? All we have now is the future.
That's a trip.
My next life will be mine. Take care, Jean. Call me Madeline Pryor. Farewell, Madeline. Farewell, Jean.
Wow. Who was that other woman? Yeah, probably going to be a little weird.
Oh, it's another hot one, Dallas, with no relief in sight.
Yes.
Shame about the weather. No summer like a Texas summer. Name's Forge, Storm. An old friend of Charles Xavier. I'd like to help you get back what you've lost.
All right. Let's go. Okay. Cool. All right. All right, guys. Well, that episode was honestly pretty crazy. It almost feels like every single episode has just gotten better. I don't know. I'm thoroughly enjoying this show. The horror vibes within this episode were freaking awesome. The Dante's Inferno type vibe, the atmosphere when all of a sudden the house is just hell. It's like a hell house and they're all down there. I'm a big horror fan, and so I was really into that, especially like those early scenes where Sinister revealed himself. You have Morph with like the steam coming up in the shower room, like all of that. I don't know. I was just really into all of that. But there's a lot of questions that I have now. Like I've told you guys a little bit, I don't have like a super broad knowledge of all of these X-Men stories as well as the comics. I would say I have very much a basic knowledge of all of it. And so Mr. Sinister getting introduced and revealed, like I know of Mr. Sinister, but I don't know all of the different storylines that he has or like any sort of comic run with that. And so I'm very curious to see where this goes. I love how they set him up in this episode and now they just kind of let him lurk in the background. I feel like he is just going to be like the big bad of this entire season. I'm very much hoping for that because he just seems awesome. Very scary and clearly very powerful, which is cool. But the other side of this episode was very much the Jean Grey stuff and the clone Jean, and you know how you told me at the end of the last episode with Jean coming to the door and knocking that the Jean that was there was going to be a clone and that's who Scott had the baby with, and then the real Jean was the one knocking it. Like, I don't know if I would have believed you, but they totally went there and it absolutely worked for me. All the stuff with Nathan in the end and the clone like sending off Nathan and then going on to her whole new life, that worked for me. I actually found myself getting a little bit emotional in the end. But now we have the actual Jean Grey back. You kind of see in the end her and Scott coming together, and it's probably going to be a little bit awkward. I don't know how you would approach any of that. But all in all, super good episode. I love the tail end there with Storm and that guy approaching her being like, hey, I'm going to help you get your powers back, that sort of thing. I think there's something in the comics with Storm when she like loses her abilities, but there's also some genetic thing that she has that like helps her get it back. I don't know. I've heard of something like that, so I'm going to dive in, do a little bit of research. If you know more about that or know more about the lore when it comes to this episode and what's really happening, I would love to hear about it. Please leave all of your comments down below with all of that stuff. I very much want to get more of an understanding as to what's going on. But what do you guys think about X-Men 97 so far? To me, it's been an absolute banger. I am freaking loving this show. Like I said, leave all thoughts and opinions down below. I read every single comment that comes in, and I very much appreciate it. Also, guys, I'm going to be giving more reactions to each episode as it comes out, so keep an eye on my channel. If you stuck around with this video this far, make sure you click subscribe. I have a goal right now, getting to 15,000 subscribers, and I'd very much appreciate you helping me achieve that goal. But make sure you smash like. You can follow me on X at Jones Vibes Only, and don't forget to keep up the good vibes, guys. But quick question, guys, what do you do if you got into a relationship with a clone? I'm asking for a friend.
Jones Vibes.